Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of the Rags to Riches series. We are up to number 6 in the nation after the win at North Texas, 6-0. Another road game this week versus a much better Tulsa team. They are 4-2, and I can tell that this game is going to be much tougher as Lee Corso picks us to win again. Tulsa 4-2, 2-1 in conference play. For their schedule, they start off with a win over 0-8 Colorado State, a 9-3 win versus New Mexico, following up with a loss at UCF, wins on the road versus Marshall and UTSA, and then last week with a loss to Louisiana Tech, which is 5-1. We will play them later in the year, but this week they are playing at home versus our team, the 6th ranked Tulane Green Wave. Let's get into this one. Looking at the overalls, Tulsa's actually a worse team than North Texas and I believe UTSA, as we outmatched them 84-75 in overall, 90-75 in offense, and 82 defense to 76 defense. Surprised that they're actually 4-2. I feel that this should be a big win for us, but you never know. Statistics, we are the 10th ranked scoring offense, 41 points a game, still first in yards and passing yards a game. Defense is actually very good, only allowing 18 points a game. For them, they score 28 points a game with allowing 20. Their defense pretty solid as well. For the top players, their middle linebacker, Wright, 92 overall. Strong safety, Ray, 92 overall, however injured. And then their left tackle, also at 92 overall. And injury report, Carroll probable to play with his strained back. So it looks like we could have Carroll back this week. We lose the toss. I'm assuming they're going to kick it. So we will be on the field first with our offense. Starting off with a read option between Pratt and Carroll. Carroll will be playing today. Big news. As it will be a gift to him to start the game. Gets ahead for just 3. Forgot how slow he is, if I'm being honest. However, that one game, I believe was the Iowa game that he went off in. He felt very good to play with. Read option again here, this time with Watts and Carroll. Fake the give. It's going to be a pitch out to Watts. Makes a couple miss. Gets a block there. Watts with a whole lot of green in front of him. And Watts is going to take this one all the way for the touchdown. Deuce Watts, 72 yards for the touchdown. And we take an early 6-0 lead. A minute doesn't even come off the clock before we get our first score. Deuce Watts went out of last game with an injury. Starts this one off with a big touchdown run. They score very fast and answer with 7 of their own points. We're knotted back up 7-7. Gonna be a give to Carroll here. Carroll's gonna get ahead for around 10. Seems like running the ball will be the go-to this game, as their run defense does not seem the best. I say that as we are gonna set up to pass here. Nothing opening here. Just going to throw this away. This one a straight give to Carroll right up the middle. James gets a good block there. Carroll's going to get ahead for 6. 3rd and 4. Big play here. Would love to hit Daniels across the middle. We have the slant with Grant. We're going to hit him. He's going to get ahead for the first and a whole lot more. I don't see it giving us the same results again. We're going to run this play once more. This time it's going to be Jaquan Jackson on the pitch. Fake to give to Carroll. And we're going to be pitching it out to Jackson. Can he outrun that man? He can't. If he can outrun him, it looks like the other guy was going to get the block and he was going to be gone for another touchdown on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Deuce Watts could get open on that curl out there. He will. Going to hit him quickly. He steps out of bounds after a 13-yard reception. James comes into motion to be a lead blocker. We're going to cut this back with Carroll. Puts his shoulder down. He's going to get ahead for 8. It's going to be 3rd and short. We're going to run a play action pass. Want to hit Tyreek James in the corner. Fake to give to Carroll. It's not going to open. We're just going to toss this to the fullback. Puts his shoulder down. Gets ahead. And there's a flag on the play. And it's going to be clipping. It's going to make this a much harder 3rd down. I said much harder. It only makes it a 3rd and 7. Just technically a 5-yard penalty after the gain. But still, after having the first, it shouldn't have been needed. We're going to run the screen, though, with Carroll. Hopefully this can get some space. They're going to send pressure. Oh, man. That would have worked so well. They sent pressure, but they had one guy just kind of leak over with Carroll. We're going to kick the field goal. We missed the field goal. However, we get a 3-and-out. And then back on the field. Deuce Watson the curl. Can't make a man miss. Gets ahead for 15. If the game actually called it, that would have been a horse collar tackle for sure right there. Gonna be a play action pass. I want to hit Jackson deep. See if that opens up with the one deep safety. It won't. We're just gonna check it down to James. I hate in this game when you throw it to someone and they do that stupid ass like circle thing there, because you don't get yards off it. It's just dumb. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pratt handles the snap. Gonna try to hit Jackson on the slant. He gets ahead for 10. Up to the 35. In the shotgun, we got Grant and Jackson to our left. Carroll, James, and Watts to our right. See what opens up here. That's going to be Grant. We're going to have Carroll as a lead blocker. Would have rather him got that safety there. Doesn't. Still gets ahead for 18. I formation. Again, want to hit Tyreek James. No, this is going to be Brown in. Would love to hit Brown. Gonna throw it. And he stiff arms his way in for the touchdown. We go up 13-7 pending the extra point. Our defense gets a stop, but we're starting off on our own 10. You know, we're just going to try something different here. We're just going to go with the direct snap to Carroll, see if he can get something to the outside. And no blocks. Christian Daniels just let his man get in the backfield. 2nd and 11. On our own 9. It's going to be that option route that we got the touchdown with Spears last game. Just tossing that up to Jaquan Jackson. He gets it. 22 yards. 2nd and 4. Another play action. This little play action inverted veer. Want to hit Daniels deep if it opens. It kind of does. Bad pass from Pratt. 3rd and 4. Can we get the first here? Daniels going to open up across the middle. He gets it. Pulls it in. Big first down. Want to look for James. Maybe Watts. Watts could get very open here as they don't have a deep safety. And I'm just going to toss this up. He's going to recover. But Watts goes up and gets it. Gets in for the touchdown. And we extend our lead. Deuce Watts has been great for us this season. Defense gets another stop. We're back on offense. And it's going to suggest the same play. Why not just run it again? They're not going to press this time. So I'm going to look for James as my first read. But honestly, Watts, I'm just throwing it. He's so good. And great play there by the defense. Stupid to run the same play, honestly. Did it anyways. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Play action to Carroll as Watts motions over. We're going to be under pressure. Just going to toss that to Jackson. Jackson is fast when he gets the ball in his hands. Very fast. This one just a straight give to Carroll up the middle. He's going to get ahead for 4. 2nd and 6. Want to hit Grant probably on the slant. We audible Jackson to a streak. Jackson, I'm just throwing it. It's underthrown. The referee falls down. I have never seen that. I need an instant replay on that as Jaquan Jackson gets the big first down.
But what the hell, boy?
Anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10. We're going to give a carry to Tyjae Spears out of the pistol set. And just, I kind of ran into my blockers. That's kind of a bad run by myself. A little bit of trickery here. It's going to be a flea flicker. See if we can get them sleeping. Not really. Going to throw it anyways. It's going to be picked off by Sykes. And Carroll's going to hit him. He goes down after the interception. Play action to Carroll. They're going to blitz. And I'm going to hit, I don't know who that is, Grant for the 8-yard reception. 2nd and 2. It's going to be a read option. It's just going to end up as a straight give to Carroll. He's got a little bit of space to the outside. Gets that for 10. Jackson's in press coverage. Will he open up? We're just going to toss it. I think he's got his man beat slightly. Comes back for it. Can't get it. It's incomplete. And the shotgun. Carroll's the offset back. It's going to be a give to him. Right up the middle. Man gets off his block. He only gets 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 5 wide. 4 verts here. Will something open up? We're going to just toss this out to Huggins. Huggins gets it. Somehow stays on his feet and gets ahead for 43 as we are now in the red zone, threatening to score again with just a minute 46 left. They get the ball to start the second half, so a score here would be massive for us. This one's going to be a straight give to Carroll. Not much going there. Gets ahead for 3. 2nd and 7. A minute 20 left. We're going to let this clock roll a little bit because we don't want to give them too much time. Run another read option. Don't like the way they set up on that one. I should have audibled out of it. Didn't love that. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Under a minute to go. 5 wide again. Want to hit this triangle route, honestly. And it's Daniels, and he can't bring that one in. 4th and 8. We're going to kick the field goal here to go up 24-7. We make the field goal. Hopefully our defense can get a stop before the half. They do. Starts the second half, though, with the score. So good thing we at least got points on the board there. We are dominating them in yards, but it's only a 10-point game. They are still very much in this game. I'm just going to toss this to Jackson. Can't get it there. 2nd and 10. We're going with another play action pass here. I don't love this play, but just going to run it anyways. Honestly, going to throw it. It's picked up by Ellis. This very well can be a pick 6. And he pretty much ran out himself. Hopefully our defense can possibly get a stop here. They don't. Another touchdown for Tulsa. And it is just a 3-point game after that huge mistake. You know, I said I wanted to focus on the run game this game as it started off very good. And I kind of went away from it. And it's honestly kind of starting to bite us here. Back to the run game. Another give to Carroll. Like the way they're set here. I get ahead for 8 with Carroll. 2nd and 10. We're going to try another different triple option here with the wide receiver. Grant's going to motion into the backfield. And this one ends up as being a straight give to Spears. Stays on his feet for a little bit longer. Gets 6. And it's going to be 3rd and 4. And I'm honestly going to run this again because if this is close... Actually, no, I'm not. We're going to audible to this. Watts is being pressed. I'm going to throw him on a streak. I was going to say quick pass there. He gets that for 28 in the first. 2nd and 10. Got some curls. Going to throw this quickly out to Jackson. Can he make a man miss? Nearly does, but just legs taken out there. 5 for 92 for Jackson. We're up to the 15. This one's going to be a give to Watts on the end around. Can he get anything? Just a few there. 3 yards for Watts on the ground. Triple option. This is going to be with Carroll and McGuire. Fake to give to Carroll. Pratt's going to just take it as they go for the pitch man. It's going to be 3rd and 1. This one's just going to be a straight give to Carroll. Fake it. The give to Watts. And Carroll's going to get ahead for the first 4-yard carry. And it's going to be 1st and goal. It's going to be Carroll once more. Can he get in for the touchdown here? So he can push this lead to 10. Trucks a man over. Doesn't get very much though. 2nd and goal now. Going to a triple option. It's going to be Grant motioning into the backfield. Fake the give to him, and Pratt's just going to take this himself. And we extend the lead to 9. With the extra point, it will be 10. Can our defense get a stop? They can't. Back to a 3-point game, and we just can't put this team away. Play action to Carroll. Motioning out. We're just going to toss this deep up to Jackson. And nearly picked off. Jet Hendricks deflects that one away. 2nd and 10. This will more than likely be our last play of the second half, or excuse me, of the third quarter. Don't know what I'm thinking. And James is going to get wide open here. Trucks the man over. Breaks the tackle. And 38 yards. 1 second left in the third. And we're going to head into the fourth with a 3-point lead. 31-28. This should be a very exciting finish. 1st and 10. Would love to hit Tyreek James here on the stick and nod route. And he's going to be wide open. Across the middle of the field. The safeties had to choose between the streaks or the stick and nod, and that was perfect there. 1st and goal for Tulane. Back to the ground. Straight give to Carroll up the middle. He's got some good blocks. Gets ahead to around the 2-yard line, maybe the 3. They got a goal line set. We're going to pitch this out to Carroll. I feel like it would be better if I had Booker in for this one since he's more of a speed back. Carroll puts his shoulder down and gets in for the touchdown. And we are back up by 9, looking to go back up by 10. And can our defense get a stop this time? They allow a field goal, so we're still up 7. This will be big if we can get a touchdown here. Back to pass. And look at that. It's underthrown for Jackson, but he comes back for it. Can he outrun that man? He can't, but 47 yards. That would have been a touchdown if Pratt gave him a good ball in stride. Fortunately, Jackson had to come back for it, but still big gain there as we are into Tulsa territory. This one's going to be a give to Carroll up the middle. He's going to get ahead for around 8. We're going to try a screen pass to Carroll here. And 2nd and 2. Carroll gets a cut block in front of him, gets ahead for 9. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Pratt's up to 441 yards passing. Looking to get some more here as we go 5 wide. They're running in the zone. Not much opening. We're just going to run with this for Pratt. Puts his shoulder down and gets the first. It's going to be 1st and goal from about the 1. And I feel like everybody on this field should know who's getting this ball. This is going to be Carroll right up the gut. James comes into motion. Carroll's going to put his shoulder down and he is in. Touchdown. We go up 2 scores late. And our defense gets a big stop. What we've been needing for a while now. We are over 630 yards today. Going to be a give to Carroll. Up the middle. Gets ahead for 5. And I expect Tulsa to start using their timeouts here soon. It's going to be another power run with Carroll. They're going to bring a blitz from the right side. So we cut it back to the left, stay in bounds, and they're forced to use their first timeout. This one's going to be an off-tackle carry. This one's going to be a give to Booker. So on 3 straight plays, 3 different running backs getting the ball. Booker gets ahead for around 5. Make it 6, as it is now 3rd and 5. And that's their final timeout. I want to force a little bit more clock off if we don't get this first. So we're going to run this triple option, keep it on the ground. We fake to give to Spears. Going to get to the outside. Pitch it late to Grant. Can he get the first? He does. Stiff arms forward. And that should essentially be the game. And this one was tough. I'll be honest. This one was so much tougher than the last couple. Couldn't completely get going. I mean, we scored 45. Our just defense couldn't get the stops. Nothing we can really do. We just got to keep scoring, and that's exactly what we did. We're going to run this one more time, try to get the first, and then kneel the ball out the rest of the way. It's going to be Spears once more. And Spears gets the first. That's going to be it. We're going to improve to 7-0 on the season and 3-0 in conference play. And that'll do it. 45-31 win on the road. And another big conference win for us. Not much to say after that one. A shootout win. Offense continues to play very good, which I hope this keeps the eyes on us as a top tier offensive coordinator, as we are getting close somewhat to the next season. But all my focus right now is on Tulane. We are up to 6-7-0, possibly could move up, and honestly, if we keep winning like we are, a good chance, I shouldn't say good, a decent chance we could play in the national championship. If not, a very good bowl game. But that's going to do it here for me on this episode. Next week, we are back at home versus Rice. Come back for that one. Should be an entertaining one. Thank you guys for watching this one. Hope to see you on the next one. Later.